Hello guys, Robot1 here, coming at you with another competitive replay. This is another ranked DB match that I had this one on stream as well. Thought it'd be a good replay to show you because it was me playing DDDs versus Eldlich with a bit of a spicy Shaddoll engine. So we're going to be looking at this match here. I've won the rock, paper, scissors, so I got to choose where I go first. Which was a very good choice because obviously going first is very good in this kind of deck. So we draw cards. Now, this hand is not good. This opening hand was not good for me. Just looking at it, we opened Allure, we opened Souls. Well, no, actually, no, this hand is very good because we get some of the Souls. So that was pretty good, but it's just like, it doesn't have any essential combo pieces in it, which was kind of like why it's not very good. But the Allures of Darkness definitely give us the option to attempt to draw into those combo pieces. So we get to use the Allure here. Allure will draw us 2. And we go ahead and draw a Where Art Thou and a DDD King, Ragnarok. So now we get to, so this basically gives us the free reign to use the Where Art Thou, add the Kepler to our hand. Kepler is then normal summon, and then we go ahead and add the Dark Contract Gate. We go ahead and use Allure again, we'll go ahead and banish the Ghost, and we put the DD Necro Slime back in the grave. Now we go ahead and use the Dark Contract to go ahead and add a Lamia from our deck to our hand, which is basically the DD combo is a very long thing where it goes forever. So we activate the Pot of Desires now, we draw 2, we draw a 1-for-1 and a DD Swirl Slime, so we do have some potential plays here, which will let us do a lot. We'll go ahead and fuse in the Swirl Slime and the Lamia to make our King Genghis. We will then go ahead and banish the Swirl Slime, special summoning a DD Thomas from our hand, and then we go ahead and special summon using the Ragnarok to summon back a Lamia from the grave. We'll then go ahead and link those two into a Crystron Needle Fiber, summoning another Lamia from the deck, and then because we have Genghis, we go ahead and summon back a Lamia from the grave. Go ahead and make Alexander, because Alexander says we can summon more DDs, but we're not going to use the effect of Alexander because we can't special summon more. We're going to go ahead and special summon a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. We go ahead and then use the Thomas effect, destroying Ragnarok to summon another Ragnarok, and then we make a Hope Harbinger. We then go ahead and use the 1-for-1, discarding the Swirl Slime, and then linking into an Appaloosa. Not done yet, though, because we use the Swirl Slime in the grave to fusion Alex into our High King Genghis. So essentially, we've got a 6 negate board here, and I believe our opponent can't really do anything. So we negate the thing, and then we go ahead and negate the Dark Contract. It's the Awakening. Then he goes ahead and activates that, and we go ahead and negate it, and he admits defeat. So, DDD combo, game 1, we just completely ruined him. He couldn't do anything. We stopped the entire Eldlich deck right there. Now, our opponent goes first here. He just sets 1 and then he passes. And I just say 90 because I'm like, what the hell? You just set 1 and pass? And then we go ahead and draw 2 and we banish the Necro Slime. We go ahead and activate Pot of Desires, which will allow us to draw 2 cards from our deck by banishing 10. And we go ahead and draw Pot of Desires. Not what we want to draw, but it's absolutely fine. Go ahead and normal summon the DD Swirl Slime and we get impermanence. We go ahead and use Where Art Thou to add a Lamia to our hand. I believe that was because we banished a... I believe we did banish the Servant. No, the Magician's Apprentice. Apprentice Illusion Magician. Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, no, we sided it out game 2. Yes, that's what happened because we thought it wouldn't be necessary game 2 because we'd be going second. So continue playing on here. We go ahead and use the Swirl Slime, and Swirl Slime's going to go to discard itself and Lamia to make a High King Genghis. Make a normal King Genghis, sorry. Then we go ahead and activate the Ragnarok. We're then going to go ahead and discard Thomas to special summon Lamia. Then we go ahead and use Genghis, which is going to summon back Thomas. We'll then go ahead and link summon into a Crystron Needle Fiber, and then Needle Fiber is going to go ahead and summon another Lamia from the deck. This is where we get nibirued. Now, obviously, being nibirued in any deck is not a good situation for us, so we go ahead and lose our entire board, getting an absurdly huge token with like 6,000 defense or something along those lines. Now we just go ahead though and banish the slime because we haven't actually used the Ragnarok, and we go ahead and then use Ragnarok to summon back King Genghis. We're then going to go ahead and Synchro Summon. After paying the 1,000 life points, I believe. We're just thinking here, we'll go ahead and Synchro Summon into our Siegfried right here, and then it is all what we could do. So, we go ahead and then it's the next turn. He goes ahead and activates Shadow Fusion, thinking we couldn't negate it, but hey, we can negate it because he sent the Eldlich to the grave, and we negate the Shadow Fusion. Because Siegfried can negate face-up spell and trap effect until the next standby phase. You players out there. And also I took 2k because we're off that because I did not normal summon the Lamia that I searched. Completely forgot to pay that as life points. It does happen sometimes on dueling because of I do so much in a combo that I completely forget. Now he goes ahead and tribute summon into a beast, and then he goes ahead and uses super polymerization. Using his Shaddoll Beast and then my token that is a light, and goes ahead and summons a Shaddoll Construct. Goes ahead and sends Wendy and sets a Falcon from the deck, and then he goes ahead and attacks my Siegfried, and then I gain 1,000 because of Siegfried's effect. When it's destroyed, I can gain 1,000 for each Dark Contract. Now, we go ahead and draw for turn. We drew red Reboot. We take 1,000 for Dark Contract, though, and now we go into some more plays. We go ahead and add a Kepler with our Dark Contract at the gate. And then we normal summon, adding these to create the King Swamp. We go ahead and use Pot of Desires, banishing another 10, putting us on almost 2 cards left in our deck. We have barely anything, and we draw into a Lightning Storm. Now, Lightning Storm's obviously not going to do anything for us, so we go ahead and then just make our plays. We go ahead and make the King Genghis. We used the Swamp effect because we didn't have another material in hand for the Swirl Slime. We go ahead and then use Ragnarok's effect to summon back Siegfried. Now, he's going to take only half damage this turn. So we go ahead and summon back the Lamia. We then go ahead and, I believe, Synchro Summon here. Yes, we go ahead and Synchro Summon, summoning in Alexander. We then go ahead and use the Lamia Engrave, and then Alex to summon back the Soul Slime. We go ahead and with those two, Synchro Summon into a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And then we're going to go ahead and Link Summon into our King Abyss King Gilgamesh, man who owns every weapon in existence. And then we go ahead and attack his set Falco. We go ahead and negate the Falco effect, and then we just pass. Now, the reason here why we passed, and I just want to say this specifically, is because no matter what I attacked with, the Construct was going to kill my monsters. So the reason we just attacked the Falco here was because if we attack the Falco, negate the Falco's effect, it means that he only has the Construct left, and when he attacks the Construct, we can negate the Construct effect. It essentially stops him from having this ability to get around us in that kind of situation. So going into our next plays here, we go into the main battle phase. You go straight into battle phase. On the destruction effect, we go ahead and use the Crystal Wing to go ahead and negate the effect of Construct. And then he goes ahead and adds the Shaddoll Fusion from grave to hand. He then goes ahead and activates his Cursed Elderland. And I just let it go through. I thought he would prioritize Shaddoll Fusion more because there's no point in doing this because then he's just going to go ahead and use Shaddoll Fusion. So he goes ahead and then uses the Eldlich to send the Crystal Wing that's already used its effect grave. Sending the Cursed Elderlands, he goes ahead and summons back the Golden Lord on 3,500 attack points. Now this was a bit of a problem to get over, but it was fine. He goes ahead in the end phase, banishes the Inquisitor, and then sets us up his elixir, his trap elixir, Elder Elixir. Now we drew a Kepler here, and we take 1,000 because of our King of the Swamp. Now we go ahead and just debate things, and then we go ahead and use the Swamp to banish 2 and summon our High King Genghis in this zone specifically. We did misclick on this zone here. We go ahead and then continue playing, and we go ahead and use. And he's trying to debate, well, you can't use it. Well, no, I can use it because this card says I can summon DDDs by banishing from the graveyard. So we continue our plays here. We activate Kepler in the Pendulum Zone, and then we go ahead and Pendulum summon our DD Thomas from the extra deck. And then we use Genghis to summon back our Alexander, taking us 1,000 damage. But I seem to have not taken. No, wait, no, it wasn't that. It was Genghis that made us take the damage. Now we summon Dingisu. Dingisu is going to go ahead and send the Elder Lich to the graveyard, and then he goes ahead and chains his Conquistador. We go ahead and chain Red Reboot because we did draw that. It's preventing him from being able to play the game. It's counter trap, so we can't do anything, and then we win that duel. Now, I thought this would be a fun duel to show you guys, to show you like what DDD can actually do outside of like its main combo, outside of like in the grind game at times, like especially against a deck like Eldlich. So I thought this would be a good duel to show you guys. It was ranked. This was a ranked match, and it was kind of fun to play. So I thought you would enjoy it. This was also on stream, so if you guys want to ever catch the streams, they are on Mondays and Thursdays. They're whenever I really can do it because my sleep schedule is terrible right now. So streams then. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the noise in the background right now. But guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to support the channel and help make it get better. Links in the description to help support me. But yeah, guys, that is the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Robot1 signing out. Later all.